Examining the Effects of Race Stereotype Portrayals on Advertising Effectiveness by Adriana Way, April Coleman, Caroline Roberts, and Marquita Gittins. Duncan Hines released an ad in 2010 featuring chocolate cupcakes singing a hip hop song shown here.
Yeah. Oh, hold on a minute.
This ad was criticized as promoting the racial stereotypes of musically oriented African Americans. Research has shown that members of the racial group that the ad stereotype will often have a negative reaction, but people outside that racial group are usually not bothered by these ads. Most of the research is focused on the negative social effects of the stereotypes. If ads always show African Americans as musicians or athletes, young African Americans may get the message that they cannot excel in other professions. But are the ads that promote racial stereotypes effective? Do they help sell the product? The methods of this experiment describe the advertising debate pertaining to stereotypical presentations and their effectiveness. Develop a framework for understanding viewers' attitude formation when exposed to stereotypical presentations. Advertisers' portrayals that spark controversy. An experiment was conducted with 240 students. Half were black, half were white. They were from a major South African university. In the cover story, participants were told the study concerned people's responses to media. This was used to direct attention away from the ad. Information was collected from 4 dependent variables: anger, amusement, overall attitudes towards the ad, and felt targetedness. 2 independent variables: racial group and strength of in-group identification. All items were measured on a 7-point scale ranging from disagree completely to agree completely, but the only responses of interest were amused and anger. These 2 points were used to measure a person's level of entertainment versus offense when exposed to the ad. Stereotype portrayals nurture long-held stereotypes and shape intergroup attitudes and relationships. Advertisers' high visibility makes stereotype portrayals influential in spreading ageist, sexist, and racist ideas. Advertisers use stereotypes because of clarity, conciseness, and accessibility to consumers' minds. Entertainment is the intended effect, offense is the unintended effect. 2 ads were used experimentally. Depicting a black woman in a domestic uniform with an older white woman, this ad was advertising a wash powder brand. Depict 2 people dressed casually, one black, one white, and they depict a television license. The goal was to take attention away from the ad and create an externally valued representation of how consumers view ads, shown here. Stereotype viewers develop negative attitudes through ads that stereotype members in their specific in-group. A race stereotypical representation is driven by specific cognitive ad affective reactions. Depending on viewers' group, membership and strength of the in-group identification. Felt targeted. These are folks who felt targeted states that consumers form their attitudes based on either the message or on the executional cues and affective reactions. Cognitive and affective reactions will influence viewers' attitude toward the ad. Consumers like to be entertained. Research shows commercials high in entertainment encourage customers to continue viewing the ad, while highly informational ads cause the consumer to stop watching. We expect that offended viewers will not have the perception of being spoken to by the ad, which is felt targeted, and will then display a negative attitude toward the ad. Felt targeted mediates the relationship between viewers' affective reactions and their attitude toward advertisement. The results here are they had 4 hypotheses. The first one was regarding non-stereotype viewers as a function of the type of ad. The hypothesis states that stereotype viewers will have a more negative attitude to the ad featuring a stereotype representation of their group than non-stereotype viewers. The results shows that both stereotype viewers and non-stereotype viewers are about the same when it comes to viewing counter-stereotyped ads. But as you can see, when viewing stereotype ads, the stereotype viewers had less of an attitude than the non-stereotype viewers. Viewers' groups predicts their attitude toward advertising feature race-related stereotypes. Hypothesis 1 was supported. The second hypothesis was measuring the anger for stereotype and non-stereotype viewers as a function of the type of ad. The hypothesis states that viewers will experience different reactions depending on membership of the group and the type of ad used as an independent variable, with anger as the dependent variable. The results showed that the test revealed that stereotype viewers express more anger when exposed to the stereotype ad than when exposed to the counter-stereotype ad. If you look at the chart, you'll see that non-stereotype viewers express same level of anger with both ads. However, the interaction between participants' racial group and the type of ad does not influence their amusement. Hypothesis 3 is a viewer's identity influences their perceptions of being targeted. Here, the results show that they indicate that stereotype viewers who identify strongly with the in-group feel significantly less targeted by the stereotype than the counter-stereotype ad. However, non-stereotype viewers who identify strongly with their group feel similarly targeted by both ads. Viewers' in-group identification moderates both stereotype and non-stereotype viewers felt targeted. The conclusion, as seen in the results, hypothesis 1 was supported. Researchers found that viewers who are exposed to an ad in which their social group is stereotyped experience a more negative reaction than non-stereotype. This is consistent with prior research. Hypothesis 2 stated that a stereotype portrayal will offend stereotype viewers, whereas the same portrayal will entertain non-stereotype viewers. This hypothesis was only partially supported. Researchers found the stereotype portrayal evoked anger among stereotype viewers, but failed to show that the same portrayal evoked amusement among non-stereotype viewers. What some viewers find entertaining may offend others, especially as advertisers push the limits of taste to entertain. The 3 hypotheses propose that viewers' identity influences their perception of being targeted. This hypothesis was also supported.